William Bonac looks about 20 pounds heavier at the 2025 Detroit Pro than he did at his prime. And if you argue, but Mark's Max Muscle 2019 was not his prime. Well, 2017. But as far as placings are concerned, this 2019 Olympia is the best Bonac, credential-wise, and seemingly Bonac's career was running its course. But just in the last little while, the guy is 42 years old. He's almost 43. And it looks like to me he has put on inches on those quads. And I know, the camera angle, things of that nature, it's not going to be the same, but the camera's actually lower at the Olympia. So you would think that would make his quads even bigger. Huh? I just think he put on beef. It's incredible to put on beef. Now, is it possible that he was actually downsized here at the 2019 Olympia? That could be. That could be. And I know I usually don't start these videos with an absent eye pose. And I would like to address my previous video. I was going to apologize for it, but after all, you guys did select and vote on it. It didn't do very well, but I was, to be honest with you, Diane, here's the front relaxed position, by the way, as I go on about my nonsensicalness. To be honest with you, Diane, I was surprised. You guys did get it up to over 1,000 views. So I do thank you for that, and 200 likes. So it was a minor success, and I have to address it because I forgot. To be honest with you, Diane, first of all, I forgot several. Carl Weathers, man. Forget my tie, man. Carl Weathers may be my favorite impression to do, to be honest with you. So I forgot Carl Weathers and Louis Marco. Prappa! Buck, buck, buck. Forgot all about it. So let me know in the comment section below. Did I forget another voice or impression? Now, back to seriousness. William Bonac. Something did go on with that left quad in 2019. You see that? So he did. And obviously he's not going to grow out the other one if something happened to his left one. So interesting for sure. Angle, definitely different. And it's a screenshot. Here's the front double. Also a screenshot from Gilco Productions, I might add. But considering the camera is much lower at the Olympia, you think his quads would look a whole lot bigger considering he was, a young Buckingham Palaces back then in his prime. Now, biceps, the camera angle is going to wreak havoc on that too. The space, he has a little bit of a space, and I've dealt with that my whole life. I got long arms and short biceps. Just a good thing for me, I don't have a whole lot of muscle, so you don't see it too much. But anyway, it is difficult to judge the front double. Now here's the front lat. And a good picture here. Nothing wrong with the Gilco videos, but as far as screenshots are concerned, you're probably going to be better off with a picture like this. The angle of the camera, it's a little bit closer. Still lower at the Olympia. And I would favor the Detroit Pro version. Lower half. Lat for lat. Hey, I'll be honest. 2019, he's got it going on. Absolutely winning in the upper body. Of course, the more I look at it, detail, delt separation, his delts. I didn't even really mention that in that front relaxed position. I was too worried about my Carl Weathers impression. But he absolutely has improved in that aspect. Chest as well. And also, guys, like I said, the camera is lower at the Olympia. I'm really rooting for this Detroit Pro version, ain't I? But you guys know, lower camera makes those lats bulge out just a little bit. I guess we will see in the back shots whether his lats have improved or not. But first, have a look. And this is the left quad. He is hurting for certain. Absolutely. It has nothing to do with the camera angle. It's lower, like I said. If anything, at the Olympia, He is more blockbustery in the upper body as well. This is a 100% improved battling Bill Bonac. For that other video, like I was talking about too, the impressions, I was going to do the entire scene where Dylan, because some damn fool accused you of being the best. I was going to do the whole scene, and I don't know. Just forgot to add it in, I guess. Either way, maybe we'll do a part 2. And maybe, if we're lucky, a Bill Bonac impression. No. Here is the back. I don't know. Maybe we won't. Wouldn't want him to grab a hold of me like he did Louis Marco that time. Proper, not proper. Yes, hard, grainy nature for I would suggest the 2025 Detroit Pro. And look at those outer lats. Huh? Maybe it was the camera angle. Now the lats are maybe cleaner, neater, inserted. Made him a little bit taller. 2019. Because I think he was taller. No, I'm just joking. His legs are a little bit straighter. He's bowed them out now. And that does create size, but this is a game of illusion. Just your illusion. One thing that is not an illusion, and I seen this on, I think, Desktop Bodybuilding's podcast he was on, I think it was. Xavier Wills? They said his lat was touching his badonkadonk. It is. His lat is touching his badonkadonk. So, his lats are lower now than they were in 2019. Here is the rear double bi. He's bowing his legs out a little bit more here in the rear double. And yes, his lats are a little bit more inserted. Cleaner, neater lat insertions. But he's a bigger Hostetler. He's a bigger stud now. His badonkadonk. I'll mention that too. He has a badonkadonk, big bum. Oh, maybe that's why his badonkadonk grew, and maybe that's why his lat was touching it. So, nice, clean, neat lat insertions. It's a pretty shot here, 2019. Nice little striated glutes, things of that nature. He has harder, grainy nature in 2025. His lats, no, they're not cleanly drawn out, but they're just like a barbarian. Isn't he? No, he's the Conqueror. That was one of the Conan names, Conqueror and Barbarian. But having said that, he is a type of a barbarian when you think of the name. Big muscles, long hair. Like that long hair. Thinking about cutting mine off, though. What do you guys think? Should I do a poll? Cut her off? Leave it there? Whatever. Here is the most muscular due to lack of abs and thigh. And I put those ones at the start because they're more interesting. That's how YouTube works. It's not like a movie. Save the big explosions for the end. Maybe I'll try to add a couple of zingers in, just for you hanger-oners. Difficult to judge this one, obviously. He's holding his wheels. Yeah. I see what you're doing there, Billiam. He's holding his left leg straight so you can't see the lack of size. Because something was going on. Ooh, a crab position. One other thing that I noticed was a little bit bigger. And I know you guys don't want to look at this, but his thing was a little bit bigger. Not that thing. This little thing on his knee. He had a little bump. Get your minds out of the gutter. Goodness sakes. Did you see Dr. Lewis lately? This little bump is a little bit larger. But doesn't really matter, does it? No, absolutely not. I've seen guys with ball bearings coming out of their forearms, for goodness sakes. Some weird bulbous muscle. But having said that, I guess that was the zinger. Pretending that I was going to talk about something else. Which was in fact larger. But anyway. William Bonac. He is improving. His delts look bigger. His wheels look bigger. His back looks larger. At least in that rear lat. You can see it was touching his bum. Like I said, I seen that on, I think it was Xavier Wills. Maybe if he's watching this video of Desktop Bodybuilding. The blunder from down under. You'll let us know in the comment section below. Wouldn't that be cool? He'd have to be a hanger-oner, though, like you guys, and I thank you guys for being hanger-oners. And again, Billiam, holding that left leg straight so we can't see how small it is. Have a good one, guys.